and my current role is engineering manager for Count Lines, which are the single dairy milk bars, and Whisper.
I work as a team leader in the Oreo line here in Vienna.
I work for Mondelez snack production in one of the greatest chocolate plants in the world, Milka.
Taking responsibility for one process, Oreo line, and 3 packaging line.
I work with iconic brands such as Whisper, Cadbury Dairy Milk, and Fruit and Nut and Whole Nut.
I'm working as a process engineer in the Milka plant in Germany.
I work in research, development, quality and innovation here at Bourneville.
We have factories in over 80 countries around the world.
Mondelez employs in Europe more than 200 engineers.
The UK is the biggest market for chocolate in Europe as well, so it's definitely good to be at the hub of where most of the operations are in the business. Typically, the engineering graduate scheme, you'll do 4 placements across 3 years.
Straight away, I felt that although I was working in such a big company with all of the opportunities that brings, the way that you operate within a small team makes it feel more like a family.
So what was really helpful, we had experienced operators here that taught me the basics.
When you see engineering, there are all sorts of different functions involved.
There are so many different opportunities that you can get involved with. And you can also do cross-functional roles as well.
There's definitely the opportunity for engineers to go across the business to learn and to continue developing.
When I was in university, I couldn't imagine how complex the process is to produce a chocolate bar. How many equipments you need, how many parameters you're measuring, and how many steps are needed to produce only a single chocolate bar.
Got assigned a little project improving our boxing equipment, and later on the project or the responsibility got just bigger.
From day one I had responsibilities for different projects. I started as a team leader here in the manufacturing area. That means I was the first contact for all our operators here in the manufacturing area in case of any problems.
My first role was a project role. So I had the opportunity to be in the procurement and installation and commissioning of some new services and refrigeration equipment. So it's great to see something from beginning to end.
Being an engineer in the graduate program, I get the chance to change roles. Right now I had the chance to change to the leadership team of the plant.
The introduction was well planned, and since then, I've had a great career development.
Typically we start our days to check the performance of the lines.
It's a meeting on the shop floor together with operators, mechanics and line coordinators.
There we check again performances and find solutions for losses.
The start of everything is to do the loss analysis, to identify where to tackle them.
It's core of my daily business to find these losses like waste or scrap or rework.
Total productive management system we are using here. It's using tools like Kaizen, like breakdown analysis to improve the processes. After an implementation and you see there's no waste anymore, that really gives you the push for the next project to work on it. It motivates a lot.
It was interesting from the beginning to find solutions to manage this balancing act between natural products and standardization of processes.
We've got lots of different machines that are made from different manufacturers across the world, and I work with their technical experts to talk about perhaps the modification to machines.
And what do we need to do to improve equipment so that we have fewer breakdowns, so that it costs us less to run, so that we have less waste, more efficiency.
There are no typical days here in Vienna. There is always something new and exciting to do. Each day when I go home, I have the feeling that I have learned something new.
When you're eating a Whisper, you don't necessarily think about the size of the bubbles in there, but there is someone behind the scenes that are looking at that on a daily basis.
We are going to produce chocolate bars for different countries simultaneously on one line. So the wrapping has to be different, and they are all being packed by one robot. That robot has to sort everything correct on different pallets.
In cream egg, we wrap probably 5 or 6 cream eggs every second, about 1 million cream eggs a day, to to see this unique piece of kit and what modifications you can do to improve the performance of that piece of kit is really great.
I'm teaching other operators how to use the lines as well. So I'm that point of contact between the design engineers and actually making it happen.
When you see the numbers come out of how the factory's performed, how much we're producing, you definitely feel that you've done your part. When I look at Tub of Roses or Heroes and I see the products inside, I know that I've had an impact on those products. So even though we have more than 100,000 employees around the world, I definitely feel that I've had my own impact and that I make a valid contribution day to day.
The company's always looking to add innovation.
We get the opportunity to take part in sensory testings in order to find out exactly what consumers are after.
Oreo is a huge brand. It never stops innovating. We have developed in the last years new flavors: peanut butter, strawberry and cheesecake, and mint. In production, it's a constant challenge to keep the flavors consistent.
One of the biggest innovations was the production of our new tablet, Mica Collage. You only have very small pieces of hazelnut and raspberry and chocolate. We won the Innovation Award for this chocolate bar.
Working in research, development and quality, you are at the cutting edge of chocolate technology, through to development when we're taking these ideas and we're turning them into reality.
I think the consumers would be amazed by seeing the automation of making those chocolate bars.
In terms of my career opportunities, they are endless.
Here at Mondelez, senior leaders are always approachable and eager to discuss career development.
Everyone's got time for you.
We have this great thing now called Mondelez International University, which is full of training courses. Some of them are online courses, some of them are face-to-face. So there's a really good mix and you can do the training whenever you want.
The academy gives you the opportunity to improve yourself in your own time and to actually look for those things that interest you, because there's almost everything concerning our production system.
As an engineer, I'm working towards chartership, which enables me to have the chartered engineer status. So at the moment, I'm documenting all my experiences and submitting that with the IMechE.
Definitely, Mondelez is a career enabler for graduates. I feel like I own my career. I started as an individual contributor, and just after 9 months, I have my own team, and I love managing people.
I get to work with a team that has such a huge amount of knowledge in it. I can't help but learn new things every day.
It is a team effort, because one person isn't going to be able to produce 45 tons of Whisper bars a day.
There are challenges every day, new challenges.
Every day is something new to learn. Working at such a big company gives you endless opportunities for personal and professional development.
One of the really nice things about the graduate scheme as well is mentorship. I have a graduate buddy. I also have a graduate mentor who is someone quite senior in the business.
Development and training is an important part of your whole career here at Mondelez.
My managers gave me the opportunity to participate in an international continuous improvement workshop in Poland with engineers from all over the world.
I had the opportunity to travel internationally to Slovakia for a leadership workshop there.
I was able to visit plant in Italy.
I had the opportunity to travel to Athens for a total of 3 weeks.
It's really great at these workshops because you're not only learning theoretical stuff, but really getting to see people from other plants, change ideas, to get to know different functions, also to see equipment from other plants.
I truly think Mondelez offers graduates top-class benefits as employer. The company values a good work-life balance. Best thing about working at Mondelez is that I not only utilize my engineering background, but I also lead a team, which I find very satisfying.
So the best thing about my job as a process engineer in the factory is that no day is the same.
If I see a dairy milk bar in the supermarket, I know when it was made, I know how it's made.
It's great working with a product, got the responsibility for the quality of it, and we are improving that daily.
Even when I'm on holidays, I'm checking for chocolate bars in the supermarket, and I'm checking if this tablet is produced on my line.
Chocolate is such an interesting substance to work with, and every single day I'm learning new things about it.
I'm proud to work for one of the greatest snack companies of the world, together with well-educated people in an international environment.
There's just endless opportunities within this company, and you are definitely given the tools in order to take you there.
There is no one best thing about my job. Everything is best.